Guys,
Hello. Hello.
Monday.
Yeah, woo.
It's very sunny. It's release week for WooLoop. We've just been talking about what we're doing this week. Rob, what are you doing?
Panicking. Yeah, well, for me this week, a lot of level creation for WooLoop. Some bug fixes as well. There's still some outstanding bugs. Look, they're not too bad. They're not game breaking, but they're frustrating. So I'm going to have a look at those and then levels, I think, basically. We need to get these Christmas decorations down as well. Yeah, it's the second week of January now. So, yeah.
No excuse now. Yeah, for me, I'll be doing more of the board this week, doing a lot of texturing and stuff, and I think I'll be doing a bonus book image for Colored Pixels, keep an eye out for that. But apart from that, it's a pretty chill week compared to what you guys have got to do.
Yeah, cool for me. Also, a bunch of WooLoop stuff as well. The trailer is one of the main things for the store page. When you get the trailer redone, that'll take up a big chunk of the week. But as well as that, there's also the DLC pages for WooLoop, sorry. And you get the DLC page sent off, so that part that's going to be getting the actual assets for the library and stuff localized as well, so we can get the template set up so I can quickly make those for all the DLCs in the future.
We're all going to be doing some streaming as well, recording for WooLoop as well. Get some play testing, QA done.
Yep, all for the launch day, yeah. There's a lot of QA testing.
Yeah.
But very good.
Yeah, so it's been a pretty busy day for me. I've been mainly working on a couple of small bug fixes that I said I would do last week and I just ended up not doing. I just ran out of time. But mainly a lot of performance improvements. So one of the big issues that we've sort of run up against is some of the larger levels, like this Pixel 32 level, in fact just the Pixel levels, honestly. I'll show you in this one because it's slightly better. But performance is just awful. Like if we open up the stats there, we're getting 20 FPS on this level, and that's before we've actually like started drawing stuff. So you just see it's just really bad. So yeah, I've been trying to look at that. It looks like the majority of the issue is actually this UI at the bottom. So this like little pop-up where you get to select all the different routes that you can do is just absolutely trashing the performance of the game. So I've been trying to think of solutions for it, but I'm coming up a bit short, honestly. So I think I'll work it out, but I'll get there. There are a couple of things that I have managed to fix as well. So there was actually some meshes and stuff that could be optimized. I've done that. It's just a couple of small things. So before we were getting like 4 FPS in this level, so we are getting something now, but it's still just not good enough. Luna, hey, hiya, you visiting me at work? Surprise. Bless her. I was just about to do an update anyway, and he came with the dog. Hello. But yeah, I just want to give you a quick update about how Icy's doing with level creation stuff as well, and he's been doing... Luna, can you keep it down, please? He's been doing really well, so he's managed to get a bunch more levels done for Gallery 4. Some of them look really good as well. There's like a gif of a Blueprints one that's looking really promising. And yeah, we've only got 8 more levels left for Gallery 4 to do, and we've got a huge chunk of Gallery 5 to do, but I did manage to get a couple levels done at the start of today.
So one of the big tasks today is getting the library assets ready for both the DLC for WooLoop and the different languages as well. So what I've done here, I've gone ahead and created the template because we didn't have one ready. So that's now set up, and I've just been spending the past a few minutes going over making the macros as well. So I've got some here for the other games, and all this allows us to do is essentially, if I go over here and open this save folder, when I run the all macro here to play all of the macros set up, it creates all the different assets in the right sizes and stuff here. So it'll do it automatically. So when I change the font or change the language, I'll just press play and it'll create all of the different size assets there as well. So as well as that, gone ahead and started setting up the file format for the different languages, and not the different language DLC. So I'm going to run this with the DLC as well and see if this works as well. We're all going to be adding a little image to the left and stuff like we do for Colored Pixels, but I'll edit that later when we have some ready. For now, this is just going to be a temporary sort of logo just to get the store page to know.
Okay, so I've been working on the performance improvements that I was yesterday, just a little bit. I've been having a bit of a short day today, to be honest, but yeah, I have made some progress. It's not great. So the issue still is with this UI at the bottom. Basically on this level, I think there's something like 1,000 different routes that you can select from. And it's just this vast numbers of UI elements that makes up the scroll bar at the bottom. That's the issue. I have added a little bit of script that basically when a square goes off the screen, it actually like disables it. So when we're doing the raycasting to like actually like interact with the buttons and stuff, it doesn't have to deal with a lot of the elements that are there. So it only has to like actually try and interact with the things that are actually on screen, which is it has definitely improved the performance, but there are still a couple of issues. So one of them is when we actually like start wrapping, the frame drops quite a bit. It drops to about 15 for a couple of seconds. But the actual like once the palette has actually disappeared, the FPS is great now, which is really good. So it's a step in the right direction, but I think I just need to do more. Honestly, I think I'm gonna write another script to sort of like micromanage this palette at the bottom and actually just like create and destroy any elements that are off screen. I think that's probably the next step forward, but yeah, we're getting there with that.
Hey everyone, sorry for the lack of uploads. It's been quite a busy week so far, so I've kind of lost track of what I've been up to. But essentially, I'm at the point where I said I would be in the last update I made. The boat is coming along really nicely. This texturing has started now. I'm essentially breaking the boat up into different sections, so you can see here. I have essentially added each segment of the boat into its own group, so I can easily UV map it a bit easier. So you can see we've got the sails. Oh, sorry, the sail like parts that hold up the main sail, and then we've got the bridge, we've got the middle deck, the hull, the details on the hull, the shop, and the actual sails themselves. So currently I've finished the bridge and the sails and the poles that hold the sails, and I'm now working on the middle deck. It's coming along really nicely. The texturing is starting to look really nice. I'm trying to debate on how much to add to it. I don't want to go overboard and make it look too detailed, because then it wouldn't match the aesthetic or everything else. So I'm going to try to get everything down to essentially a basic colour and a little bit of detailing, and if it needs more, I'll go back and work on parts that may need it. But yeah, it's coming along really nicely, and apart from doing this and WooLoop streams for the release on Friday, this has pretty much been my week so far. It's taking a little while, but we're getting there.
So yeah, I spent most of today redoing the trailer. It's been needing doing for quite a while, but I managed to get it done. Quickly exporting it now. I'm sure there's going to be some edits to do after the fact, but I see down the bottom here there's quite a lot of cuts because we're trying to time most of the actual pin touches up here in time with the music. So yeah, that's just finished there, which is great. We'll get that checked over with Rob. As well as that, though, today what I've gone and done is create these additional gifts, because the past couple of days I've kind of forgotten, left at the last minute, quickly had rushed together making a level to get some marketing out there. But yeah, number 2 and number 1, and that's just for the sole purpose of posting on Twitter and Discord and everything. Some marketing material saying 2 days to go, 1 day to go. So yeah, quite happy with the way they've turned out as well. They should be in the bonus book if everything goes to plan. So you should play it as well when the game comes out. But yeah, gonna check the trailer and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, it's the day before WooLoop release. It's getting pretty hectic. There's quite a lot of little things left to do.
I'm panicking, Lee. I'm panicking.
So just wrapping up. So you can see here, started making some of the achievement icons. Jack's just been playtesting through Gallery 1. So as you've been doing that, we've been passing over the PNGs of those. So if we quickly dig in and find them. Yeah, you can see here they've got icons, and these are literally PNGs of just the rope. That's saved for the main menu icon. But we've taken out the save files and we're using it for the achievements as well. So that's pretty good. As well as I've play tested the Color and Pixels bonus book image. That's ready to go as well. Just needs an achievement and actually making live tomorrow. That'll be an update to Color and Pixels. As well as that'll be a lot of little things. So for one, the Reddit page, I've updated the banner at the top and the trailer as well. I got that finished and uploaded last night. So I've just been advertising that the trailer is available to watch. And yeah, that's pretty good. Just going to finish up the rest of the achievements because Jack's just finished Gallery 1, and then I'm going to go on to actually recording some more footage for this stream tomorrow for launch.
Okay, so it's the Thursday. I didn't do recording yesterday, mainly because I was just been so busy. Honestly, I worked from home yesterday, trying to crack as many bugs as I can. I think I managed to get pretty much there though, so the game is running a lot smoother. You can see like switching between galleries now is pretty seamless. I added a bit of script that loads all of the images for these levels, it just basically runs in the background. So there might be a bit of pop-in if your PC's slow, so it'll load the gallery up, and then any images that you've got saved will load up after the fact. But yeah, that's quite good. I've also been working on performance issues as well. So this UI problem that I had with the bad performance, it seems to be okay now. We do get a bit of FPS drop occasionally on the bigger levels, but it is much better. This, like a couple of Unity specific components for the UI that were managing the spacing for all of these buttons at the bottom, all these root buttons, that was being really, really slow. So I wrote my own, and it's running a lot more efficiently. It doesn't do as many of the things that the Unity one does, but it's good enough for our purposes. So we're getting 60 FPS on the bigger levels now, which is fantastic. One of the drawbacks with that though, sadly, and unfortunately I don't think we'll have time to fix it for launch, is so before this was centered in the middle when there wasn't a scroll bar, but now we don't have that. It just sort of like aligns them to the left of the screen, which isn't great. I'm going to try and look at this next week, but I kind of want it looking like that, right? It just looks a bit nicer. But performance is the main thing. We want people to actually be able to play our game fully. But yeah, today, that was just yesterday, it's been so hectic. Today, I managed to get achievements working with the help of Lee and Jack. Jack's been doing a lot of the, well, basically getting the images, and then Lee's been uploading them to Steam, and I was actually getting the implementation working. So if we complete a level, cool, we just complete that level, and then the balloons achievement pops there, which is great. We've only done gallery 1 so far, but we're working on the other ones.
Okay, so it's been quite a different day for me today. Today I've spent the whole day QA testing all the levels for WooLoop. I'm about halfway through now, but Lee's going to jump in and help me do a few. So I've been pretty much just looking for mistakes, but all whilst doing that, we've been getting the achievement art for the completions. So yeah, we're getting pretty far through them now. I've almost finished Gallery 2, but I think Lee's going to finish the last 2, and when I get home, I'm going to try and make my way through Gallery 3. So hopefully we'll be done for tomorrow when the game releases.
Okay, so it's launch day for WooLoop, which is really, really exciting. I've just been in touch with Icy this morning, and he's managed to get the last level done for Gallery 4, which is really good. It's this instant photo one. It's a picture of a Polaroid, but I think that's a brand, right? So we'll change the name. And I think we're pretty much there on QA. Jack's just doing some final bits now. So I've gone ahead and done a build. Hopefully it'll be the build that we actually go with for launch. If not, we've still got a few hours left. It's just before 2 o'clock. But yeah, it's just really exciting. We're finally we're finally over the last hurdle. All the bugs seem to be pretty much fixed. The loading time seemed really good, so we're really pleased with the end result. We've got the analytics for the store page open. This is just going to keep getting higher and higher numbers from this as we get to launch, because when we're on the Steam store page, the front page will be rising up the ranks of the games that are coming soon. So we'll get more and more visibility up until launch, and then hopefully for a good few hours after that as well. So I know a lot of people in Discord are quite excited. They've been asking, there's lots of questions about it this morning. So yeah, we've just got to do some last minute QA. Hopefully it'll be alright. And yeah, get ready for the party, which is going to be starting in a couple of hours as well. So good stuff. So we've got a few things for the party. We've got this little plaque that we're going to put on the poster for WooLoop, just like we've got for our other games over there. We've got stuff for the cake, because we're going to have a cake, but my mum sent us this as well, which we're going to open in a bit. So she sent us a bunch of basically hamper stuff. I was literally about to go to the shop and get some snacks for tonight as well. Prawn crackers. Oh, no one saw those. I'll be taking those home. No one saw that. But yeah. So thank you very much, ma'am. She sent a card as well, which is really nice, personalised as well. I've also been to the shop as well, and I've actually got some pins and some wool and things. So we're actually going to be making some string art, hopefully. see what all the fuss is about. It's Friday. Big day today, obviously, because Jack's got a tooth removed. And Lee got a tattoo. Nothing else is happening today. Nothing big. Definitely nothing going on. Nothing going on here at all. But yeah.
Yeah, it's the week for WooLoop. As you can see, we've got the tracking of the stats on the screen. We've also got prep because people come around and have a bit of a launch party sort of thing. But yeah, check out WooLoop. It's on Steam now. Please give it a download. More importantly as well, once you've played it, let us know what you think. Give it a review on Steam. Good or bad, whatever you think, just let us know what you think so we can make improvements. And yeah, as well as that, Colour Pixels as well.
Yes, Colour Pixels, the Steampunk DLC will be out at the time of this video, so also check that out. Feels like ages ago since I did that one.
Yeah, it's been a bit on the back burner because WooLoop's taken front stage. But
yes, it has.
Some of the images for that DLC look absolutely great, though.
Yeah,
honestly,
really,
it's a really good theme, I think.
Yeah, it's really, really good. So check that out as well. And once you play WooLoop, if you look for more content, there is another DLC coming out the following week as well. There'll be a competition still live in the Discord for the chance to win it for free. So jump in the Discord as well, link in the description if you want a chance to win as well. If not, just join and look at the link to the DLC as well and check out the fancy DLC for WooLoop. It's coming out next Friday.
Yeah, dragons and stuff.
Okay.
Still
Yeah.
playing real WooLoop as well.
Yeah, we're gonna have real WooLoop, real life. We got wool and stuff. Yeah, if you don't see any more of that, then it went badly.